Hello, this is Jennifer at Creative Art Spark. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you're a subscriber, I'm glad you're here, and if you're new, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, and comment on my video. So tonight I'm going to do a little quick flip through of a notebook. It's made from a notebook die created by Eileen Hull. It's a scoreboard die, and I've created this little journal. So I made my journal cover out of what's called scoreboard, and then I tore up book pages and inked the edges, and I glued them on, and then I went over it with glitter Mod Podge to give it a little extra oomph. Okay, so I've got little butterfly dangles on the spine of the book, and I've got a butterfly dangle on the closure. So do the closure like that, and it says my thoughts and prayers. Excuse me. I've done some inking along the edges. This was made using an Anna Griffin die. So my book has 4 signatures in it, and we'll just do a very quick flip through. Okay, I've got a little teapot, the teacups that I cut out, I stamped and colored and cut out, and then I've got this little dragonfly thing there. I've got the teapot that goes with it, and a little journaling spot. And then I've got this little thing and a little tuck spot here that you can journal on. And this is basically a writing journal, so I don't have a lot of stamps and colored pages and all that kind of stuff. I just made it primarily for writing. Here's a mason jar tip out. Here's a little tuck spot. You can flip it over. You can do some journaling on this side. This little butterfly pocket. And then I made a tag that is made out of the leftovers from the signature covers, and it has a sorry ribbon tab on the top, and you can journal on the back of it. Whoops, I'm out of frame. Excuse me, my voice is raggedy tonight. So you just tuck that back in there. Okay, I've got a sweet little tag clipped to the side of that page. That's the end of the first signature. We go into the second signature. We have another tag made from scraps of the signature covers, and this little cutout that I'm using to hold my tag in. There's another little journaling spot, and I'm holding it in with part of a whale tail tab. Excuse me, lots of pollen in the air. Another little tuck spot. Got a little flower there that you can journal on. A little hidden paper clip. Another tag from the signature paper. This says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. And here is another little whale tail and another little journaling spot. Then here's an envelope. You can tuck all kinds of things in it. I'm not really going to, I might as well take it apart and flip it out. I didn't glue it down. I thought whoever gets this might want to remove the envelope. So you just paper clip it back in if you're dexterous, which obviously I'm not. Okay. Another little pocket and journaling space. And the end of signature 2. Signature number 3. Got a funny story for you on this one. Okay, you see these teacups in teal. I have a stamping positioner tool that can be raised up so that you can put a book in it and stamp without any trouble. But I don't know where part of it is because I've completely torn my studio apart and I haven't gotten it put back together since I got home from Memphis. So I didn't want to spend the time looking for it. So I stuck it in my stamping wheel by Altenew and my page shifted and I got ink all over my page. So I had to punt again, as they say. So I did some ink daubing and I did some stenciling, and I had to do it over here too because, as you can see, there's some little ink spots there. So that's why I've got stenciling in here. I don't have stenciling in any of the rest of the pages but this one, and now you know why. Because I'm a klutz. Here's another little tuck spot. I just put it on the diagonal for some added interest. Mason jar. I love little mason jars. And a little pink or little yellow polka dot. I was trying to say polka dot and it came out pink. A little pink pocket here. This is a leftover from when I was doing some jelly printing, and so I cut it up and I added mark making on it and made this into a little tag so it can be journaled on. Another little hidden paper clip. Look at that, a little llama. Isn't he cute? I like llamas. I don't know what's going on with my camera tonight. I hope you can see everything all right. It's holding a little journaling spot. Then I've got this book that's glued in. You can journal on the circle on both sides. And then I added the mushrooms just because I thought that they were cute. Okay. That was signature number 3. So now we go to signature number 4. And I have another one of these made from my jelly print. Well, that is just not wanting to focus. I don't know what's going on. I apologize, y'all. Just going to put that back in there. I've got a little thing that says sing. A little blue thing that says sing, but if you flip it over, it has a little bird that I've stamped and fussy cut. Okay, little tuck spots. Secret journaling spots. 2. So we had sing, now we got 2, and another little bird. Another little flip up. Hidden paper clip. The Lord. So we have sing, 2, the Lord, and the last little bird. So I just thought that was something fun to do, a little surprise. And that is the end of the book. So this is my little book, my little journaling book. I appreciate you coming on here to look at it, and I would greatly appreciate it if you decided to like and subscribe. I'm most definitely a klutz, so if you come along for this ride with me, ain't no telling what's going to happen. But anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. I will see you next time. Bye.